welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven Aceto, and I know it's been a long time since I've been away. I had to take care of the business, and it sucks because I like making videos as opposed to taking care of the business, but do what you got to do. So that said, happy Halloween week. This is the season for pumpkins and getting into the holiday season. So hopefully you're getting your costumes ready, and the kids are carving up the pumpkins, or you're carving up the pumpkin. That's good too. Having some of that pumpkin latte, and hopefully not pumpkin beer. That's just wrong. And on another note, if you're a Chargers fan, oh man, sucks to be us, right? Last week, this past game, a couple days ago, it was just awful. So yeah, there's that. So what I'm doing is I want to share some knowledge with you, since this is the season that we're going to be, starting the fall season with all the food, and pumpkins are a big part of Halloween season. So I wanted to share with you the relationship between bees and pumpkins. I didn't know that there's actually a particular bee that pollinates pumpkins, but there is. It's called the squash bee. I'm just finding this stuff out as I go, because I made this invention for bees. It's called a bee raft, and you can check that out in another video. But as I'm researching on how to get bees attracted to it, what colors, what smells, blah, 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 I'm finding out a lot about bees, more than I ever thought I'd know. So 3 or 4 years into it, and now I know a lot about bees. So anyway, so yeah, how it works is, you can see in the pictures, there's a male and a female pumpkin plant. The female has a lot of stuff in it. I don't know what they're called. The male has a single long stamen. So I guess the females have multiple stamens, but anyway, the males are produced first, and that way they can entice bees to come drink nectar. The males are filled with nectar, which, if you don't know what nectar is, it's just sugar water. So when the bees go into the plant itself and they're drinking, there's pollen everywhere, and it sticks to the bees. Have really fine hairs on their bodies, on their legs and on their backs. So the pollen sticks to it, and then when they go to the females get the pollen and they start making flowers, or they start making pumpkins or squash. So you can tell the difference between the females and the males. The males just have that long stamen inside the plant, and the females have a little pumpkin ball or a squash ball under the plant. So that's pretty cool. And that's that's pretty much it. It's every time you're like carving a pumpkin, or drinking pumpkin spice latte, or choking on pumpkin seeds, or choking on that nasty pumpkin beer, just remember, bees hooked it up. And the bees don't know that they're hooking us up, that we take the pumpkins and all that stuff. They just do what they do. They're bees, and they're going to keep doing it. But in order for them to keep doing it, we got to help, because right now bees are pretty screwed, big time. There's pesticides that are killing them off. There's these things called varroa mites that attach themselves to the bees inside the hive, and they kill the bees that way. There's fucking murder hornets that are attacking beehives. And then there's global warming on top of it all. And so like with global warming, what happens is, certain plants or flowers that are supposed to be blooming at this time of the year aren't blooming until later. They get pushed back just because the summers are longer and hotter. So when the bees show up to pollinate these plants, they're not there. And so the bees travel somewhere else, or they just die off. So, and then, the government, they're just too split to be able to do anything progressive about it. There's no help from the government right now as far as that. I mean, they're trying to make a move with the climate, but, they move so slow just because they're always shifting and they're arguing, and it sucks. So what you can do is start bee rafting. It's a thing. And please check out the other video on bee rafts and what they are. And you can actually, I'll leave a link below so you can buy bee rafts. But, if you want to do something to help bees, start with bee rafting. It's a thing. If you want to say, the government's not working out, they're not going to do anything about it, start bee rafting. It's a thing. If you want to do something good for your backyard, I don't know if you've gone to your friends' houses or relatives' houses, but some people have homes and their gardens just like shot. The plants are dead or partially dying or something like that. Bees keep your garden strong and healthy, and it makes a difference, especially if you're trying to sell your house. It helps keep the property value up. So, and you can tell when people have a nice, beautiful garden because it's just colorful and it's all flourishing. So you need bees for that. True story. And the downside of all this, even though bees are dying off, what the government is doing, they're actually contracting certain people, certain companies to make robotic bees. And the problem with that is in the fine print, it states that the bees don't just have to be used for pollination. Okay, they're the size of bees, but they have cameras on them. So that opens it up to spying. They're saying they can be used for search and rescue. Yeah, that's fine. But at some point, they're going to start using them to spy on people. And I mean, wouldn't you rather not have that many cameras around? Because there's already phones everywhere, tablets, iPhones, all that crap. So it's like, that's too many cameras. And if you add little microscopic ones that can fly around, oh, that sucks. So start bee rafting. It's a thing, really. And that's it, guys. I hope you have a happy Halloween. If you want to get scared about something, be scared about all these potential cameras that are going to be flying around if the government actually starts using these companies to make robotic bees. That's just a mess waiting to happen. But be safe out there. Have some fun. Hopefully, you have a cool costume. If you have children, let them know. Be safe. Don't eat too much candy, and I'll see you on the next video.